that you aren't just responsible for yourself, but for the society too.
Hello everybody, welcome to the second episode of the Business Beast podcast, the Business Bacardi. So today what I want to talk to you guys about is that I'm not here to talk about any of the corporate things that I've been going through in my life. I'm not here to talk about, I don't have anybody to interview right now. Well, I've lined up people, but I've been waiting for this opportunity where I can talk to you one to one. But I have been feeling that why I haven't been regular with my content. To be honest, I am somebody who has not been very consistent with anything that I've been picked. Whatever I have picked or whatever I have thought of, I somewhere down the line I leave that or I lose interest. I don't know what the purpose has been, what the reason has been, and I've tried to find out what I'd say बहाने होते हैं ना हिंदी में, yes, how I can just leave that thing behind and move on to something next, to move on to something new, which hasn't given me a fruitful career all in all. I've tried new things, I've tried YouTube, I've tried podcasting, I've written a book, I've written articles, I've done music, I've been the part of the debate society, I've been a part of the business society. I've done everything that I could as an MBA student or as a student in general. But what I'd like to talk to you guys about is, there are two types of people. One is the one who wants to build the tallest building in the town, right? And there are two ways that we can do that. One is to you actually build the tallest building in the town. The second is that you demolish the others and become the tallest building. To be honest, 95% of the people are the second category. And I'm very glad that I don't fall in the second category people. Well, I've got a lot of hate. There are times that when I'm approaching people, for a podcast or somebody else, but I'm very glad that I have people coming to me that, that we want to feature in your podcast or we want to collaborate in this way or the other, or tell us ways that we can, build this together or network it. But what I recently feel is that whenever I'm putting in efforts into something, there are times when you feel that you're less appreciated, or there are times when you feel that what is the purpose behind you doing it? What is the ultimate objective that you want to achieve? So this is the question that I seek the answers to. This is the question that I've been, longing an answer for a lot of time. And my ultimate objective was that I realized that I want to get into business someday or the other. I've tried my hand into a lot of startups, I've failed a lot of times. I've tried innovating new stuff, I've tried building an organization. But whatever failure is getting me, I know that someday or the other, it will be fruitful in any way. And I'd be happy about the fact that yes, I tried. And I built upon things. The corporate code was made that during this pandemic, we were going through tons of shit. There was a lot that was going through and we needed to spend this time more resourcefully and gain as much as we could sitting at home. My basic audience target was a student who wanted to grow. My target was the people who wanted to go get into self-employment or who wanted to get into entrepreneurship and do actually well for themselves first and then for the society. So times have been tough. I lacked a lot of things. There were a lot of things that they were in my mind, and I wasn't able to do this podcast, or I was so inconsistent. I always thought about the fact that I don't have a green screen to cover my background, or I was insecure about the fact that I don't have the proper equipment. I don't have a good mic. You know, the sceneries in my house or the background isn't that good. I tried my hand with the fluorescent paper green thing. Things didn't work out. I was longing audience to listen to me. Though I was able to achieve a good number of 500-600 people that who were consistently listening to me on YouTube or LinkedIn, I had people, but still what lacked was the fact that I was seeking answers of my motivation from you or from anybody else who watches me. I was always figuring out that what is wrong with me, that why aren't people engaging that much? Because I don't know why do people or why have I been seeking external motivation to perform such tasks. I've been blessed with beautiful people in my life. I have beautiful friends, I have a beautiful family, and I have tons of good things to be grateful about. But still taking up a stress on my head on how things are gonna be. I always felt that what have I achieved in my life? The points that I recall back is that, I remember I failed in this. I remember I did this. I remember I did this bad. So what? I mean, things have changed. Life has changed. Everything has gotten back to their place. And there are tons of things we can be grateful about. So why not? This was a very, I'd say one-to-one talk that I really didn't want to put this out. But these are some things that I've been facing a lot lately. Being insecure about myself. Why? There are times that I feel so down that I don't want to do anything. I don't look back to my accomplishments, I look back to my failures. Why, if you can be depressed about things for 24/7 of the time, why can't you go back and think about whatever good you've done in your life? Whatever successes you have had, or whatever experiences that have been really good you've had, or whatever things that make you what you are, be grateful about you. Why don't we go and seek them? It's easier said than done, but yeah, So let's do one thing. Let's try building a network of communication. Let's try talking more. Let's ease ourselves out more. And let's feel happy about ourselves for a moment. So, I don't know why I'm mentioning this as a Business Bacardi episode 2, but I'd say that this is something which was really important to be addressed. And mental health is equally important and equally integrated with business psychology. And whatever keeps you running through this time, you should do it. Whatever makes you happy, just do it. And if there are things that have been troubling you, talk about them. Right. Well, it's better than crying rather than keeping things in your head and being sad about it. Just try yourself once. Just loosen yourself and just talk to people, talk to somebody who's been really important in your life, who is your friend or who's your mentor, and loosen up yourself. Worst things are on our way. We sometimes can't even analyze the amount of pain that we might get in future, or the amount of suffering that may be in our destiny. But all we can do right now is be happy about this present moment. Be happy about whatever we've been blessed with and just live the moment. So, lastly, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for the love that you've shown me and the podcast that we've been able to achieve this 3,000 plus views in this very short duration of a week, for the amount of followers we've gained among all the platforms and the amount of community that we've built upon. I have made tons of new friends. I've all this while the people that I communicate with on podcasts or the upcoming guests that I have, or the people like you that you've been listening and supporting. So all in all, thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Plus, keep smiling. Thanks.